Greetings, Earthlings! Welcome to RFF Picks. Today we have a DeMar DeRozan boost on PrizePicks. We're going 21.5 points down to 17.5. So right now PrizePicks is doing kind of an NBA promo for the last 7 days of the NBA starting up. So be on the lookout. There's going to be 2 more days of boosts. They're doing kind of random stuff throughout the time, but right now they're kind of doing more of a taco situation. So DeMar DeRozan, they play the Lakers, I believe, tonight. So Kings versus Lakers. Little extra slip. I do like Kings money line tonight as well because the Lakers are on a back-to-back. They had a big game against the Suns, so I'm going to be betting. I don't like betting on away teams most of the time, but right now I'm going to bet on the away team, on the Kings. I like them to defeat the Lakers and end their 2-0 streak. But here is one of the plays that I gave out on our MVP plan. I have been out for the last week on vacation, so Miles has kind of been taking on the channel. He's going to be doing a lot more videos. In general, we as a crew are going to be doing a lot more videos as well on our YouTube channel. I know I've been kind of in and out, phasing in and out. Got very consistent at the beginning, went on a long vacation to Europe, came back, and I kind of just stopped getting in the groove. But right now, we're getting back in the grooves. I want to be a lot more consistent about coming on here doing videos. But like I said, Miles, he's an early riser. That guy gets up at 5 in the morning. So hopefully, maybe he's going to have a little bit of plays to post in the morning. Obviously, there's going to be times I do a lot more of a night owl situation, so maybe we can catch PrizePicks kind of asleep and catch some lines for you. But here is going to be the play that I gave out, like I said, on our Winnable MVP plan. This is a while ago. I gave this out Tuesday, and so we had a correlated League of Legends slip. For those who have been following the channel for a long time, you know that League of Legends and Valorant and Counter-Strike is kind of our bread and butter here. These games, PrizePicks doesn't have a good idea of how to price the lines. They're trying to fix on how to, deal with the correlation, because having teammates together, we have pretty much 3 teammates right here, all in a slip together. They all went less. And then Valorant, we have 2 teams going against each other, Tyloo and All Gamers. And so we had the more on that slip. So gave this out on Tuesday, and we had a good slip here, 50 to win 425. Like I said, there is was a little bit of a payout shift here, but we want to take that because I think this should be getting payout shifted a lot more. I've been a League of Legends player for a very long time. I've been playing since 2011, 2012. And like I said, the ability to pair up these teammates together to me is super strong, because League of Legends is a very snowbally game, right? So if you're winning, you're going to win hard. It doesn't matter who on the field it is, they're going to win, right? And if it's the opposite way, they're not going to be able to get a lot of kills. So as a whole, this team wasn't able to reach their kill total. So here's our Real Friends community. We have 35,000 subscribers on our main channel, Real Friends in Football. We started that 2.5 years ago. RFF Picks, we started after the Super Bowl, so that was 8 months ago. And we have our RFF Shorts channel, kind of our TikTok-ish version on YouTube, and then we have our podcast. As you can see below, this is a screenshot of the last 3 years that I've become a profitable gambler. I've been gambling for 12 years of my life. I'm infatuated with it. I love it. It makes sports more entertaining. But what I want to come on here and say is that you can beat the books. There's a way to beat them. I hate people that say, oh, Vegas, they're the champions. They're going to defeat us. It's the people. They are profiting off of people that are putting those stupid bets out. They have these dumb parlays that they're putting out that don't make any sense, but everything we do here is calculated. There's some sort of math behind every single bet that we make. So over the past 3 years, I've made 500 units, 7% ROI, over 7,000 bets. I've logged every single one of my bets. As you can see, we've had our ups and downs. Even at the beginning when I started doing this, it was kind of like this. But at the end of the day, we are in a positive trajectory. So you try not to get too hot and too cold. You try to stay level-headed. Even the athletes talk about it, right? I've been watching a documentary on Jason Tatum, and he was kind of talking about he's going to shoot every shot regardless of what his shot percentage is, right? So I think one of the games he was like 0-5, and he was talking about how he wants to shoot like he hasn't missed any shots, right? Like he's 4-4 and not 0-4, 0-5, like he's 5-5. So we're going to have bad plays, right? But at the end of the day, we want to trust the process and what we're doing. And so right now, we do a lot of EV positive betting. correlated betting, and then villain betting. Villain betting, you want to fade what the public is doing. So if the sportsbooks kind of talk on Twitter or give some inside information on Twitter that 90% of the people have bet on this team, we want to bet on the opposite team because we want to be on the side of the sportsbooks, right? And then obviously we do a lot of correlated betting here. And at the end of the day, also, I've grown a lot, even from this screenshot. Every single day, I've been trying to grow and be a better gambler, right? Even when it comes to PrizePicks, I've adapted a lot when I started this channel, and I feel like I'm really getting my groove. So here is we have our link tree here, and you can get all of our links. If you love the channel, go ahead and give us some love on the other things that we have over here. So here's our Winnable. What this is, the easy way to get our plays via text, via email. So I've already posted this play on our Winnable. Hopefully you can still get it on there, but I know a lot of people on the YouTube, they will follow us on here, but sometimes when you see the slip at the end, the slip has been payout or changed, right? Some of the lines have gone from 24 to 24 and a half, whatever it is. So if you want to get the line exactly when I pull it, I make the slip. Every slip that I make personally, I make it. I got my second monitor over here. I go and post it, and then I come on here and make the video. So hopefully none of these lines have shifted. But like I said, it's just an easy way. It's a transaction at the end of the day. So I make my play. I have a lot of systems that I use, and I go over here. I put the play out, and I post it out to y'all. So free plan is going to be everything that you see on YouTube. A lot of the boosts that, PrizePicks, better. We're going to be doing a lot of better picks as well. Better. They do a ton of boosts every single day. And then our MVP plan is going to be $99.99 a month. If you want to sign up for that for free, type in code RFF. We actually have like 1,300 subscribers now. I need to update this and this as well. So I try to update it every video, but it's kind of tough because extra work, whatever. So finally, here's going to be the play. Like I said, DeMar DeRozan, we are boosting from 21.5 to 17.5. So that's a pretty massive boost. It's like a 20% discount. Getting a guy's line at 21.5 to 17.5 is pretty massive. That's what we call expected value, right? So a lot of the books out there, they're going to be pricing DeMar DeRozan's line at 21.5. We're getting it at 17.5 because PrizePicks is doing us a nice thing and giving us a boost on this play. So right now I'm payout shifted to $5. I'm reduced to $5 entries on this. Some of y'all out there, I think, still have like the 2025 tacos, but I guess PrizePicks has deemed me as a profitable person, and so they want me to reduce me down to $5 on this slip. But at the end of the day, profit is profit, and we're gonna ink every single amount of money that we can out of PrizePicks. So what we're doing, we're taking DeMar DeRozan here over 17.5. Klay Thompson, we're going to go less than 24 fantasy score. Klay Thompson's a guy, honestly, he looked very, very impressive against the Spurs. I think he had like 22 points, something like that. So he drastically went over his fantasy score in the last game. But as I talked about previously in the video, what we do is villain betting here. So we're actually going to go less on his fantasy score, and we're hoping that Klay has some regression here. This is also a guy that's getting a little bit older, and he's shooting really hot, but he is a very streaky player, and I feel like eventually, I don't know if it's going to happen this game, but he might start regressing at some point. And then obviously the Spurs played horrendous basketball, and I expect the Suns to be a little bit better here. This is another game I actually might take the Mavericks. Another thing that I hate doing is taking away favorites, but I might take the Mavericks tonight, -3, and I might also take the Kings as away favorites in both games. So Mavericks and Kings are another bet that I'm taking. But right here below, very similar to what we did over here, right? We have a correlated betting. We have correlated betting at the bottom here. We have our bot lane on Gen G and our top lane on Gen G. We're going to go more and more. I saw some of the sportsbooks have this guy pays at 16.5 and then Kin up to like 8.5. So the ability to get that at 13.5, 7.5 is very, very strong correlation. And then we have them paired up together, right? So as I talked about, League of Legends, very snowball game. If Gen G here, obviously they're playing T1, who is the Patriots of League of Legends. They are a dynasty. But at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of these games go into these crazy back and forth games. So I don't really expect T1 to stomp Gen G. And I think Gen G is going to put up a fight. And at the end of the day, I bet you if you were to fast forward after the slip, T1 and Gen G, a lot of the guys are going to go over because I think this is going to go best of 5 or all the way to 5. So we have map 1 through 3, but I think this series is going to go all the way to 5. It's going to be very competitive. I don't know if I'm going to be up at 8 a.m. watching this, but I do expect both of these guys to go over. It happens a lot of the times. When you go back and look at slips, we see a lot of these teammates going in the same direction. So we're going to more $5 to win 47.5. Be on the lookout. I'm going to be posting plays tonight. Like I said, I just got back from vacation, so I should be on my computer a lot now because I just want to chill, rot in my room, and just watch sports. So this is going to be the play, over, less, and then correlated bet on League of Legends at the bottom here. So best of luck. See y'all tomorrow, and I'll be posting plays on the Winnable. Peace.